Beauty is not really that simple, straightforward, easy as it's generally thought or considered to be. Because beauty is much more complicated, chaotic, difficult than we think or anticipate it to be in one way or another. Because beauty can also be a tyranny, a source of establishment of superiority, dominance over ourselves in one way or another, either by the government or by certainly very attractive, powerful, beautiful people in one way or another who seem impeccable, infallible in themselves. But ultimately, everyone is imperfect and fallible, weak, insecure, disadvantageous in one way or another in their action, behavior, habit, which they desperately try to either hide or run away from in one way or another. So, beauty is both good and bad at the same time, because just as the human beings are not only fundamentally different from each other, but they also are capable of all the good and bad things at the same time, including not only biological powers but also external outside behaviors, actions, creations, inventions, and the nature is the same. Similarly, beauty also combines or composes or it just epitomizes the possibility and the execution and the application of all the good and evil things at the same time in one way or another. Because when we're intoxicated, when we're alcoholic, then nothing can be considered to be good, efficient, powerful, harmonious, healthy, productive about ourselves anyways. Because if we're healthy, productive, good in our action, behavior, mindset, then we would not have to be alcoholic, drunken, intoxicated anyways. We would not have to depend upon intoxication or alcoholism in the world if we're always talented, productive, healthy. So that is the thing. So obviously beauty is dangerous because it's much more complicated than is generally understood or taught or basically trained to be. Just as modern society literally gives us the training and teaching in the excellent performance of limitless and unconditional stupidity, conformity, mediocrity, monotony, perfection, arrogance, pride, vanity in the world in almost everything. And that's why we're acting exactly not only in accordance with nature, but in accordance with all the arbitrary, monotonous, unreasonable, dangerous also trainings and teachings of the modern society and its institutions in one way or another. Beauty is dangerous because it intoxicates, hypnotizes, reason, infiltrates psychological clarity, authenticity, sovereignty of both men and women. It could be natural or it could be the attraction towards self obsession or obsession with pleasures, distractions in life from reality, from suffering for the search of constant pleasure, comfort